Articulation is an important technique on the clarinet. Articulation, or tonguing, is how you separate notes from each other. To do this, the top of the tip of your tongue touches the top of the tip of your reed. It's almost like you're saying T, 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 T onto your reed, but do it without your voice. It is important to remember that nothing else will change when you articulate. Your embouchure will stay the same, the back of your tongue will still be high, and your air will never stop. Picture your air like some running water in this sink. If I were to slide my hand underneath this water, would the water stop? Of course not. My hand will just interrupt it for a second. You should think of articulation as your tongue briefly interrupting the vibration of your reed. You must always have continuous air, just like this water. You can visually see if your air is stopping or not by using a simple tool like this piece of paper. Simply hold it in front of you, blow some air, and articulate like this. If you do it correctly, your paper will stay out like this for most of the time. It may come back just a little bit towards you, but for the most part it's away. Here's an example of what your paper would look like if you stop your air. Notice that the paper came back towards me every time I articulated. This means I was stopping my air. It is so important for your air to never stop while you are articulating. When you articulate on your clarinet, you want to make sure the top of the tip of your tongue touches the top of the tip of the reed, right here. To articulate correctly, you really only need to use 2 taste buds. That's not very much tongue at all. Here's what correct tip of the tongue to tip of the reed articulation sounds like. You definitely don't want your tongue to touch around here, or anywhere below the tip of the reed. Here's what articulation sounds like if it's done on the middle of the reed with the middle of your tongue. Clear and crisp articulations happen when you touch the tip of the reed. Always strive for clear, crisp articulations that all touch each other. The secret word is radish.